when you see that there's actually a good Thursday night football matchup this week. What the heck? Dak having 1,978 passing yards, 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions being blamed for Cowboys' problems. Mahomes having 1,942 passing yards, 11 touchdowns and 9 interceptions being celebrated for playing winning football. It's not officially Sunday until the weekly picture of a Cowboys fan looking as miserable as possible drops mid-afternoon. My face when I'm playing the Ravens. And Lamar Jackson just came back from taking a huge dump. Bro is out there looking like prime Anakin Skywalker. Do you see it too? What could be worse than a missed penalty? NFL refs. Oh, I know. 2 missed penalties. Who is this lady on the sidelines who always looks so concerned? What a great start to my fantasy week. Jamar Chase. Ravens are debuting their Purple Rising alternate helmets for tonight's game versus the Bengals. This logo looks like Phyllis Diller. Me waiting for you to submit your memes using the link in the description. Bay Point, I can't believe you took me to a Bucks game. Isn't that what you asked for? I said I wanted to go see K. Sorry, I thought you said K. Bengals. Every team playing against the Chiefs. Getting fricked by the refs. Who wore it better? Bro is out there looking like prime Ruby Rod. Do you see it? Nobody. King Henry. So, you see, the Achilles was like my fantasy football team. In that, they were both lost in the woods. Now you're all in big trouble. Dang, Derrick Henry just got tack. Man's dresses like it's wacky day for Spirit Week in high school. Bengals started a game strong, and you thought they'd win. You fool, you fell victim to one of the classic blunders. I know Trump won the election, but you really gotta give credit to Patrick Mahomes here. Spewing this rhetoric when, and yes, this was on my not safe for work page, he knew I was a doll lol. Le'Veon Bell. What's good? I don't think the NFL is trying to sell us food. Jera's eating rice. The Commanders are handing these out Sunday to combat terrible towels from visiting Steelers fans. Classy or thug? Hopefully we'll get to see this guy on Sundays again now. I live rent-free in your head. Packers. Browns. Don't let anything carve a space between us in these times. Green Bay sucks. Green Bay sucks. Caleb Williams. Justin Fields. Lions. I feel bad for you. Packers. I don't think about you at all. Am I stupid? I didn't know the Vikings played tonight. Either the Ravens or Bengals will win today. Either the Ravens or Bengals will lose today. Most passing touchdowns this season. 23 Baker Mayfield. 20 Lamar Jackson. 20 Joe Burrow. Will someone surpass Baker's total tonight? Ravens. Bengals. Blowing double-digit leads. How to scare a Bengals fan. Harbaugh when he still has all 3 timeouts 5 minutes into the first quarter. What I see whenever I look at the Ravens helmets tonight. I have no words. Mahomes and KC, San Francisco 2019 and San Francisco 2023. I guarantee the Denver Broncos will beat the Chiefs, unless the refs get involved. Mahomes told to fake his injury by the NFL because he was mic'd up, and they need views. Like and subscribe for more. Just a reminder, the Broncos are also paying an undefeated quarterback. Just unfollowed my own cousin because he posted his ballot and he wrote in a freaking football player. Thanksgiving I'm getting my food and sitting in a room by myself. You're not about to spew ignorance in my motherfreaking ear all night. Now we gotta know which player on FAO. Someone named Jaden Daniels. Stop giving me your toughest battles. How are you still alive? Nick Sirianni. After you lose, no one will remember you. Cooper Rush and Jonathan Mingo. Maybe, but when you lose, no one will let you forget it. Week 10 records by division. NFC East, NFC North, NFC South, NFC West, NFC East, Commanders and Eagles. Know the work rules. Appropriate. I made a nice play. Ah, you're sweet. Inappropriate. I made a nice play. Hello, human resources. Please don't let next Thursday be decided by the referees. Redskins, Eagles, Cowgirls. The East now. The East in January. So you're telling me the Bills didn't win those 4 Super Bowls I have hats for, and their fans are still that cocky? Bills fans trying to tell us this is the year they finally beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Little bro wanted Browns Joe Flacco, but ain't have 2023 Browns talent. Broncos Joe Flacco it is then champ. Sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. Cowboys. Jonathan Mingo I guess. POV Chiefs fans right now. Guys, I have another theory. Who's your daddy? Clean up on I late. Lamar, Jamar, having a career highlight every time they play each other. This is where I'd put my timeouts, if I had any. Lamar trying to decide who gets fantasy points tonight. Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Nelson Aguilar, Justice Hill, Derrick Henry, Deontay Johnson, Tylan Wallace, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, Charlie Collar. The Ravens top 5 most penalized team in the league from day 1 of the season. To the Bengals top 5 least penalized butchering about the game being rigged where Ravens had 11 penalties and Bengals had 3. First time. Y'all wouldn't have a clip of the Henry run around 350? This is the meme. Just this. Throw it all away on going for 2. Have a chance in overtime. Bengals. What do they mean longest pass of Jackson's career? Are they stupid? The commentators every time they see Joe Burrow's eyes. Back on top. Sorry for taking so long boys. GG easy. Last 7 minutes of tonight's game be like. Have you been .500 or better this season? Of course, it's week 10. Weird bungle noises. Our bung is what happened. Ravens beat the Bengals this year, again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? It's Jova. Now what? Ravens defense after giving a 65+ yard touchdown to Chase. I'll freaking do it again. The Bengals if they didn't have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Nick Bosa might mess around and win DPOY now. If this isn't your top 5, based on raw talent please leave the country. Panthers are trading wide receiver Jonathan Mingo to the Cowboys, per sources. Breaking news. Cowboys name football machine as starting quarterback. Bengals 21 Ravens 7 third quarter 4:20 remaining. Bengals 34 Ravens 35 final score. Eli Manning. Ben Roethlisberger. Lamar Jackson. It's just a tragedy that we are forcing these rookies to play early, but the reality is the only reason why they are is because we dumb-bed the game down. It used to be thought of at a higher level. Tom Brady on the problems in today's NFL with quarterback development. NFL by category mid-season. Best team. Worst team. Best player. Best defender. Surprising. Disappointing. Best running back. Best wide receiving. Best tight end. Best rookie. Best coach. Worst coach. If you're Democrat, I don't care. If you're Republican, I don't care. If you root for the Cowboys, F you. A good Thursday night football game for once is exactly what we needed to bring the country back together this week. Bengals vs Ravens this year. Absolute cinema. Kirk Herbstreit calling this game after burying his dog is more courageous than Jordan's flu game. Me watching Thursday night football. No more political ads. Greatest nicknames of all time. I'll start. Megatron. Did you do the dishes? What the F does that mean? It means they're washed. Hey Dallas, you told us we were the problem, so we wanted to do a mid-season checkup to see how you're doing. Online shopping got jokes. $38. $22.79 save 40%. Martian Lattimore about to pick off Derek Carr in the Superdome and jump into the stands to celebrate with Saints fans. Now that Donald Trump won Ohio, what is his plan to get the Browns out of Deshaun Watson's contract? They're tearing down the goalposts at Mar-a-Lago. Trump beat the first 2 women candidates in history and was 0-1 against a man who is barely alive. System president. Easiest lock of my life. Nick Bosa AP NFL regular season defensive player of the year 2024-25. Wager $500 to win $9,000. Democrat or Republican, all Americans agree on one thing. F this guy. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.